to the Not So Christian in Me show, starring Southern Girl.
I would like you to think back to a time when you were younger, when you may have experienced something traumatic that may still take a toll on your mental and emotional health today. And tell me, how does that make you feel in your adult life, in your personal life?
It got me all messed up. You got time?
What's going on with Shannon?
What do you mean what's going on with Shannon? She's been going through a lot, dealing with bad relationships, the loss of her child, and now her mother?
I don't think that's the problem. I think Nick has a lot to do with it.
What do you mean Nick has a lot to do with
Just
it?
what I said.
Hello?
I just got out of a relationship. Don't want to be with Nick no more. You got the audacity to step up on me right now? You don't understand it. Just let it go. Let it be. After what you did, Nick. We went through this already. We're not together no more. Are you serious? Just calm down. I have a little girl to live for. And I don't want her to grow up with a mommy that's broken.
Think I'm tired of being broken. Thinking love is just a waste of time.
I can't get over the fact that my dad left me. He left me, he abandoned me as a kid.
It was one hell of a ride, Mouse. I'm not gonna lie. It was one failed relationship after another.
But you have to keep moving forward. This is always forward progression, never backwards.
That's what you like over there?
That's exactly what I like. That's the one.
You take my car. Call me.
He seemed like a nice guy, but looks can be deceiving.
Every man that I try to love, when they don't give me that love that I'm looking for, it shatters my whole world.
Thank you for being so patient with me.
Hello. Welcome to the Not So Christian and Me show. I'm your host, Southern Girl Denise, and that was the love too. And guess what, guys? I have the cast in the building. Woo woo, Miss LaTanya and Miss Deetra in the building.
Hello.
Hey, ladies, how are you?
We're good.
That's good. Thank you guys so much for being our special guest.
Thank you for having us.
That's good. So we're gonna just jump on in. Now, I noticed that was the film, but I know that you guys are getting ready to do the stage play from this same film. So tell us all about how this all came about, what role you play in this, and just go ahead and spill the tea on the Not So Christian and Me show.
Miss Tanya, go ahead.
Okay. Well, hello. I am LaTanya Mutalib. Thank you so much for having us on tonight. So yes, you guys just watched the trailer for the short film To Feel Love Part 2. So there is a Part 1 and a Part 2. However, what's going to be coming live to the Stafford Civic Center this Sunday, May 15th at 4 o'clock is going to be the stage play of To Feel Love. So it is a short film. However, our awesome producer and writer over at Out of the Ordinary Productions, Miss Angela Perkins, has adapted the film into a play, and that's what's going to be coming to the Stafford Civic Center on Sunday, May 15th at 4 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is huge. Now, is this the first film that she created a stage play from?
Yes.
Okay. Look at Miss Angela. So tell us about like the film part. Like, how did that part come about first before you guys even got to the play?
Well, I know she said like the first part, it was, I guess, about her life or some things that might have been going on into her life.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just spilled on over. I mean, it did so good for the first part. You had to continue to tell Shannon's story.
Okay.
People were intrigued to know what Shannon's story was. And so then that's when I stepped in the picture and she was like, hey, read this. I got something. Can you add on? I was like, I'm honored. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell Shannon's story, but dig in some of my story too. Okay, I got this. And it's been amazing ever since. So yeah.
Would the play combine Part 1 and Part 2?
Yes. And
a little bit of both and some extra tea. Yeah. The play is powerful, like Deetra said. It's covering so many different subjects. It's covering so many different issues that people are dealing with right now. So it's definitely relevant. Miss Perkins always prides herself on producing things that's inspirational. And so what I love about the writing of Miss Deidre and Miss Perkins is it's just not about the struggles and the drama, but they always seem to be able to offer solutions. Is one thing to know somebody's problem, but I think it's more powerful when you know how they got over that problem, so that you can inspire somebody else. So this is it's going to cover a multitude, but the writing and the production from Out of the Ordinary Productions is just phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Wow. It is very important to have a strong message and to leave from that with something to carry with you, you know, to heal you. And it's all about healing when you go to these plays. So I'm glad that she incorporate all of that within this play. And I'm excited for the play coming to life on the big stage. Now, is this the first time you guys did this at this particular venue? Like did any type of plays at this venue?
No, we've been to the venue before, but this play in particular it's this first time being shown or even being done, period. And it's at the Stafford. So this is our first time just bringing it to the stage.
Oh, okay. Like other plays. Like have you guys did any other plays?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes,
Now, Miss
most definitely.
Latanya, tell us about your role in this play.
Well, I play Miss Shannon Lewis, and forgive me, my screen is frozen on my end, so I can't really see you guys, but I pray that all is well. But I play Miss Shannon Lewis, and she is going through a little bit of everything. When I tell you things from her past, things from her childhood, but she's at a point to where she's sick enough of what she's going through to want to get some help. And so you kind of follow her through that journey. You kind of follow her through that emotional roller coaster. She does have a child that she wants to live for, so that gives her hope. But I'm telling you, just everyday things that we are dealing with. And like I had mentioned to someone earlier, especially in our community, we love to talk about what goes on in this house stays in this house. Well, in this play, To Feel Love, we're taking the cover off of those issues that we kept in the house. We're bringing it to stage so that people can get healing and deliverance.
Yes, amen to that. Amen to that. And it seems like this play is gonna touch many lives, and everybody's gonna be able to relate to it, which is really good, because when you go to plays, you kind of want to make a connection. And I think what you guys have said so far, everybody's gonna be able to relate to this play.
Yes,
I feel like it's really phenomenal that she has this like this. Now, how many people is in the play? Like the cast members? How many cast members are in the play?
It's 19.
Oh, this is huge.
It's quite a bit of us, and we have seasoned actors and actresses. We have some newbies, but Houston is just full of talent. I've had the amazing pleasure of working with several people, but some people I've never worked with before. But the talent, the amount of just gift that's going to be entering the stage on Sunday, you don't want to miss out. Some names you may recognize, some names you may not, but we're all coming together for a greater cause. So I think it's going to be really good.
Now, how long did you guys practice?
How long we practice, Deidre?
2 months. Not even a full 2 months.
Okay.
So we started like in March.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
March, maybe March or April. And it's been we've been hitting it ever since. So it's gone by so fast because we've been enjoying each other. Just the story, journey, getting to where we are now. It's a little hurtful, but it's healing, and it's been fun just working with everybody. It's been a blessing. Not just
do you guys
people.
Okay. Do you guys practice in person or virtual most of the time?
In person.
In person.
Okay. You get the full effect.
Yes,
okay. That's good. Now, did any of the cast members from the film roll over into the play? Are they going to return into the play?
Yes, ma'am.
All of them?
No, not all of them.
Okay, gotcha.
Not all of them. We got a few surprises. We got a few surprises. But yes, we did have some of the cast members from the film come over to the play. So that's always good, because they like, for instance, Shannon. I played Shannon in both the film 1 and 2. However, like I was telling my directors, it's always something that you can find out about your character. So this time around, I've been able to find a new healing, a new message. It's ministered to me in a different way. And so I think that's the beauty, with acting. You can always dig deeper into your craft and really deliver something else. Because I told Miss Perkins, I said, I don't want to play Shannon no more. And she was like, that ain't what God told me. So I said, okay, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Be obedient. Be obedient.
Yes, exactly.
I feel you on that. What is something that you want the audience to take away from this production?
For me, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to seek help, whether you are male or female. It does not matter. Like, tell somebody.
Yeah.
Because you never know what impact your struggles, and just for them just to see you overcome, you never know how powerful that is to them to say, okay, I can do this. I can go a step further. And it's no coincidence that this happens to be Mental Health Month. Like, I don't believe I don't believe that it was just circumstance,
Wow.
It's God ordained. Like,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He does not make any mistakes, and when he put his hands on it, it's going to be golden.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
It's a golden project that you guys are working on, and it's all about confirmation. When God give you these confirmations, hey, you keep going, you keep going, you be obedient, like you said. You're like, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna play that role again. I'm gonna do it again, and He'll reveal things to you along the way, especially when it's your gift that God gave you, the gift of artistry.
Yes,
He will use you in a mighty way. To the point, like, whoo, God, you so awesome.
Exactly. Even when we writing in rehearsals, like while I was writing, and when we were doing the short film, I broke down myself.
Yes, I remember.
He kept bringing my writings back to me. You wrote this, so why aren't you doing these steps to help you get over what you're dealing with? Okay, so when I tell you the gems are dropping, so whoever come to receive, like just come with an open mind, an open heart, and just ready to receive. Like,
and I love what Deetra said, just to piggyback on her, that there are options. I think I want the audience to take away that it don't have to be this way. Just because that's the way grandmama did it, granddaddy did it, that don't mean that that's how you and your generation and your legacy have to do it. It's definitely okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to not want to fix it or do better or just uncover your options. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to break down. It's okay to say, I don't know what to do. This is no longer working for me. I think sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We come down too hard and we forget that we're human. But I think a lot of times with doing better, it comes a certain level of accountability. When you want to do better, you got to do something about it. As long as I don't acknowledge it's a problem, I don't have to fix the problem. But once you acknowledge that's a problem, that's step one. The second step, you got to do something about it.
Yeah. It's like when you unveil it, it's like no excuse. It's on you now.
Exactly.
God gave it to you. Now you got to do something with it. And I think a lot of times we just get caught up in just being comfortable and don't want to get out of that uncomfortable. Sometimes in order for you to grow, you have to be uncomfortable in order to grow, especially spiritually. And I think a lot of people just need to just break that chain and just move forward with faith, and God will see you through along the way.
Yes.
Absolutely. So what advice could you give people that can't attend the play? Like, what's some advice you can give those individuals, or even resources that you guys may give out at the end of the play for those who may be struggling?
Forgiveness. And not just forgiving people, but forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself. Because some of the things that we go through and we take on the burden, like, we caused it. Most of the time, it wasn't even about us. Maybe the people that did hurt us, we received it. We were on the receiving end, but it never really had anything to do with us. So don't take it on as, this is my problem. No, it wasn't your problem. Forgive yourself for how you handled it. That was their issue. We don't have to be the victim anymore. We are victors. Like, I literally, some of the stuff that we go through happened childhood, and we don't even know that we haven't got over it. So it's like, start revisiting those things. Don't downplay, all the hurt that you've had, because you did go through it. But the fact is that you came out of it. So just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and be thankful that you are at the place that you are now. Like, that's it. Just forgiveness of yourself.
And I would say,
It's hard for some people to do
open
that.
up your mouth and talk about it.
Yeah.
That would be my first thing. Like, it's okay to let someone else in. Now, who you choose to let in, that's up to you. You know, a therapist, a close family member, maybe your spouse. But get out of your head. Stop talking that stuff over to just you and yourself. Get another opinion. Get somebody that you can trust that's going to tell you the truth, that's going to hold you accountable. And then once you find that support and you find that comfort level to first let it out, then go ahead and sit in that. I always say you cannot heal what you don't acknowledge. Sit in that pain.
Absolutely.
Sit in that disappointment. Sit in that letdown. Whatever it is, give yourself permission to feel what you were holding on to, and then decide, okay, I'm ready to let it go. So a lot of it has to do with you. A lot of it does, because a lot of times we do tap out to our resources and we tap out to other people, and then we shut down when they tell us the truth. Oh, no, you're not talking about me. What are you not ready to heal?
Or we want to blame it on the enemy, and it's really the inner. It's the inner.
Right, the inner person. Yes.
And it makes you stronger. You know, once you go through this process, it definitely makes you stronger.
Yeah.
You
And
come
I
out
want people to know
better.
it's another side to it. Yeah, it's another side to the struggle. Like, there's a sunshine, there's a rainbow. If you can just push through, if you can just do the shadow work, if you can just do the healing, there's another side to this. You understand what I'm saying? And the enemies and the different obstacles knows that. So it wants to keep you in bondage of the pain. It wants to keep you in the right now. But if you can, so as a man thinketh, so is he. If you can remember, hey, you know what? My grandmother went through stuff. My mama went through stuff. Do you know who I am? Do you know where I come from? And you start to begin to speak over your life and speak to yourself. It ain't nothing you can't do. It's
So
nothing.
true.
There's nothing too hard for the creator, but there's nothing too hard for you. He's already given you what you need to get through.
Absolutely. Just awakening yourself to
That's
see
it.
what
And once
God
you awake, you can't go back to sleep.
Look, no matter how hard you try.
I know, huh?
Right, there you go.
That's so true. So tell us what's next for Out of the Ordinary production.
Oh, well, I know we just
awesomeness.
Look. When the Lord touched Angela and said to go forth with something else, best
all
believe
you guys are touched.
she's going to do it, because she's definitely God orientated, baby. Like when God speaks, hey, this is how we gonna do it. And it don't always make sense to us, but I believe that she hears from God, and when God tell her to move, and when she delivered to us, like, our job is just really to help her push it through.
Exactly.
Whatever that
And
means.
what I love about Out of the Ordinary Productions and Miss Perkins is she lives up to her name. She does nothing ordinary. She does nothing by the book. Like I said, this is her first play. However, this came from her first film, and the award-winning short film To Feel Love 1 and 2 is consistently racking up awards at different film festivals. We've been to the Austin Capital City Black Film Festival. We've been all the way to New York. They've shown us a lot of love in Queens, New York, at the International Queens Underground Black History Film Festival. We just won an award, I believe, this week. Correct me if I'm not right, Deidre, from the World Fest Film Festival. So the work is out there, and for someone to just have that much faith to believe in themselves and believe in what God said and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do it His way, and to see how He's honoring her obedience, it is amazing. So look out, world. Out of the Ordinary Productions is definitely here to stay.
So we can't say what's coming next, but just know it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
Well, we ready. We ready for this to be big. You know, it's amazing that you could take a faith of a mustard seed and just flourish, so the whole world can see it. So, speaking of seeing things, how can we actually go and look at the film To Feel Love 1 and 2? How can we go back and look at that?
I don't think she has released those yet, because they're still being shopped at film festivals.
Right.
Okay.
But always check back at her website. She updates there. She also updates on her Facebook page, Out of the Ordinary Productions. But she's moving. So I know she hasn't posted anything yet. Tickets for the play are still at eventbrite.com, or you can go to Out the Ordinary Productions and still get tickets for the play as well. But like, far as the short films right now, they're still being shown at different film festivals. So she hasn't released those to the public yet.
Okay, no problem.
But you know what? Can I just interject one more time? What I've been telling people is you've heard the buzz about the film. Like I said, like Miss Teacher said, Miss Perkins does excellent on getting the word out. You've seen us travel near and far. So this is a special treat for those in the Houston and surrounding areas. You've heard about us, and it's one thing to get love as you go afar, but it's nothing like getting love when you're at home. So for those who've been hearing about it, who's been watching the trailers, who's been seeing the awards, who's been hearing the name, come check us out Sunday, May 15th at 4 o'clock. We're going to start at time, the Stafford Civic Center. And again, the play is something totally different from the film. However, this will just kind of give you a taste of, okay, what is this that I've been hearing? I've been hearing about To Feel Love. I've been seeing them on the radio. I've been seeing them in New York. What's going on? Come check us out for yourself. You don't have to hear from nobody. You can get it right on stage live Sunday, May 15th. That's right. I got to keep saying it because Mother's Day was this past Sunday. So this coming Sunday. If you still didn't get your mama or your grandmama a gift, you got time to get a ticket and bring us to the play.
Right. Do you guys have plans to go to another city after this one? After you leave Houston, are you gonna go somewhere else with this? Or you can't say?
I'm like,
and you see me over here, teacher. I'm like, I received that manifestation. I received that.
Yes, we're claiming it on the Not So Christian to Me show. Okay.
Look how telling them people that. Yes, ma'am. We sorry.
Right. Let me know so I can audition because I'm a thespian too. So please let me know.
That's amazing.
Get your information to Miss Angela Perkins.
Absolutely.
You have her information. Go ahead and get it in.
Okay, I surely will. I just updated my resume, so I'm ready. now, once again, how can we buy tickets again and tell us one more time where the play is going to be at the time, and then I'm going to list all of that information at the bottom.
The tickets can be purchased at eventbrite.com to Feel Love Stage Play, or you can click on Out the Ordinary Productions. Is it .com?
Yes. Out the Ordinary Productions.com.
Yes, ma'am. And you can go there and click the link to purchase tickets as well. And it's at the Stafford Civic Center at 4 o'clock, May 15th. Doors open at 3.
This Sunday.
All right. Now, how can we sow a seed into you guys' ministry?
Out the Ordinary Productions.
Yes.
All right. Gotcha. You guys can sow a seed. Go to the website and sow a seed. Please support these ladies and everything that they're doing. I'm so proud of you guys. I want to thank you guys again for being a guest on the Not So Christian to Me show. You guys have all of our support here, and we just can't wait to see you guys flourish and go to the top, because you guys are already at the top, but we want to see you higher and higher at the top, because you guys are definitely on your way.
Just real quick, I just want to do a shout out. I know if Miss Perkins was here, she would not leave without a shout out.
I was getting there.
Yes, she is so humble, and she loves to show love. So we definitely want to give a shout out to For the King Productions, and also AWJ Productions has been very, very instrumental in Out of the Ordinary Productions, and just a community of love. So we definitely want to show love to those. But y'all come on out Sunday, May 15th. We can't wait. We've been working really, really hard. We can't wait to see y'all.
Yay! Let's give it up for them. I'm giving y'all a hand clap now.
Thank you so much for having us.
I want to thank all of my viewers and listeners. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are interested in being a guest on the Not So Christian to Me show, please feel free to reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook at the Not So Christian to Me show. Also, if you guys want to sow a seed to us, feel free to sow us a seed at our Cash App, $TNSCIM. We love seeds. But thank you guys so much. And until next time, remember that no matter what you guys are going through, God will always see you through. Stay blessed up. Peace. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I would like you to think back to a time when you were younger, when you may have experienced something traumatic that may still take a toll on your mental and emotional health today. And tell me, how does that make you feel in your adult life, in your personal life?
It got me all messed up. You got time?
What's going on with Shannon?
What do you mean what's going on with Shannon? She's been going through a lot, dealing with bad relationships, the loss of her child, and now her mother?
I don't think that's the problem. I think Nick has a lot to do with it.
What do you mean Nick has a lot to do with it?
Just what I said.
I just got out of a relationship. Don't want to be with Nick no more.
You got the audacity to step up on me right now?
He don't understand it. Just let it go. Let it be.
After what you did, Nick.
We went through this already. We're not together no more.
Are you serious?
Just calm down. I have a little girl to live for. And I don't want her to grow up with a mommy that's broken.
Think I'm tired of being broken. Thinking love is just a waste of time.
I can't get over the fact that my dad left me. He left me, he abandoned me as a kid.
It was one hell of a ride, Lounge. I'm not gonna lie. It was one failed relationship after another.
But you have to keep moving forward. This is always forward progression, never backwards.
That's what you like over there?
That's exactly what I like. That's the one.
You take my car. Call me.
He seemed like a nice guy, but looks can be deceiving.
Every man that I try to love, when they don't give me that love that I'm looking for, it shatters my whole world.
Thank you for being so patient with me.
Show my gratitude.